Hello everyone, I'm Roger Hoover. Today we have Todd Raleigh with us, the head coach of the Volunteers. And coach, your team's won 5 in a row, seems to be on a roll.
Yeah, we're playing well. All three phases right now. I think we're getting good pitching for the most part, and our defense and swinging the bats. Really pleased with our defense. Seems like we've really picked that up the last 5 games.
After you lost last week to USC Upstate, you said your team had a team meeting on Thursday night before the Ohio series started. Talk about that meeting and what was said and what was the mood afterwards.
Well, the meeting was a productive meeting. It wasn't destructive. It wasn't throwing chairs and all that stuff. I think some of the guys aired out some of their things. It was mostly among the team members. But I feel like, the thing that came out of it was they wanted to have more energy, bring the fight to the game as opposed to waiting a little bit. And I think the mood afterwards was guys were excited and wanted to go out and prove something.
In the 2 midweek games last week, Cody Hahn was 0 for 8, and then he comes in and hits 5 home runs over the weekend against Ohio, 11 runs batted in. Just talk about what changed for Cody Hahn.
I think just relax a little bit. I think, Cody's putting a lot of pressure on himself. I think, wanting to do so much for the team. And I think he realized that and said, hey, I just need to go back to being Cody Hahn. And, mechanically we didn't do a whole lot. We told him to be a little more aggressive. And but he said I know in the team meeting he said I'll come out and I'll be a lot better this weekend, and he did. So I wish it was that easy, but that's what he did.
And you scheduled an extra game with Ohio. He had a Saturday doubleheader. Was it tough for your team to get ready to play that much baseball in one day this early in the season?
Well, it's a lot. I mean, it's a lot doing what we did last week. It's a lot doing what we're doing this week, especially who we're playing. But we don't. The rest of the year we only had one Wednesday off the whole year. And so it's crazy the way this new compacted schedule is. So we just had to do it. It was equal. Ohio U had to play 4. We had to play 4. So it turned out to be good. A lot of guys got to play, and some guys had to pitch.
And also having a lot of success for your team right now is catcher Blake Forsythe, who had a lot of home runs in the weekend, had 2 on Tuesday against Western Kentucky. Talk about his play and how he's growing.
He's playing unbelievable. Even defensively, what he's doing is outstanding. I mean, he's been a tremendous backstop. He's been a tremendous leader for us. The offense has been kind of bonus, what he's doing, and he's a great presence right now in the middle of that lineup, and he's just doing a good job, being very productive. I know he's got a lot of home runs, but he's having good at-bats and driving in people when we need him to.
You're getting ready to start SEC play on Friday night against Auburn. Talk about what you've seen around the conference so far, and you look at box scores. Who's impressing? What teams are really playing well?
Well, LSU was #1 in the country last week. Georgia's &1 now this week. I really haven't seen either one of them play, but I know they're both good, and everybody in the SEC is playing well. It's typical SEC. Everybody has a few losses, but they're winning most of their games. And Auburn's been on a roll. They won 6 or 7. Had a dramatic win last night over Alabama in midweek. I think scored 2 in the 9th to win 9-8 or 8-7. And they got a good club, very offensive, and it's just going to be a battle every weekend.
Our thanks to Tennessee head coach Todd Raleigh. Tennessee begins SEC play with Auburn tonight at 7 p.m. at Lindsey Nelson Stadium.